Well, good morning. Welcome back to Alma, Missouri, in the Missouri farm. It's almost 7 o'clock in the morning here on August 1. I'm by the Einkorn Wheat field, and you can see that the einkorn is ready to harvest. I was questioning whether that was going to happen or not. I'm on Todd. He's the last horse that we're going to exercise today, get his training in. I wanted to come over here and look at this alfalfa field. For some reason, I got in my head that I should mulch the alfalfa field. I should go over the alfalfa field with the knife roller. And I did. And I think it was a mistake. I don't think it's going to grow back now. Where was it? There was like a little tuft. That way I don't have to ride all the way over to... there's a bigger patch. But here's a little tuft of alfalfa here. Let's stop Todd here. So you can see it's growing there, right? And that's just a little speck that I missed with the knife roller, or the worker did. So I don't think it's going to grow back. So we'll go ahead and we'll stop growing alfalfa, and we will act as if that was a purposeful decision that I made, and we shan't speak of it again. Because I've been unable to update the map, we don't get as many cuts of alfalfa as we probably could or should. I'm gonna go for... Nah, I'm not gonna go for... Yeah, I'll go for an extra long ride this morning, sorry. That's not good. It just takes too long. I tell you what, I'm gonna jump cut back to the barn. Otherwise, I'm gonna be riding horse for like half the episode. We did get much of the hay cut and windrowed. I think we got grass up at the northeast corner on the other side of the horseshoe-shaped field, and then the grass out in the front is cut, but more processes need to be done with it. You can see the barn. I will see you there. Okay, I haven't gone in yet. I thought I'd go over here and show you that we've collected up the first grass bales that we wrapped for silage. These were the ones that were on the horse stable here and kind of the yard area. Those are the ones that we got from there. I'll change the wrap color to maybe white for when we do the bales that are up by the horseshoe-shaped field. It's just more grass work. Alright, Todd. I know you got enough riding in now. You got a little extra. Let's put the tack away. Let's check on the horses. They're going to be in not any particular order. So we're looking at cleanliness and daily riding. And I want to show you something. When we go quick through that second one. When we get to rain, look at the reproduction. It's at 99%. I don't know how that happens, but so I guess tomorrow we should have 2 more horses. I've never reproduced a horse before, so we'll see what happens. I don't know if it's at midnight that the percentages change. Todd looking at us. I'll head over and check on the cattle and the dairy cows. Let's see, I've got the grass cut here in the front. I don't think it's been windrowed yet. I think I'll go get the tedder. Ted that for hay, windrow it and bale it. Oh man. Oh, we got wheat to harvest. I'm trying to think. It's like, I don't want to do a bunch of baling again. There's probably another reason to stop doing alfalfa is we just do so much baling. Just one less baling. Let's see. Here, check on the cows. Yeah, we're gonna need to mix up some total mix ration probably today, later. We're down to 23,000. That's not good. But everything looks good with the cows. And the cattle. Other than they need some feed at some point in the near, not too distant future. Nope. No bale yet. The sheep. How are the sheep doing? I think I put some of the grass bales. Yeah, I put a couple of them in. The small ones. Because, yeah, their food's up a little more, but not a lot. Everything looks okay here. Alright. So, let's see. I need to get a tractor. Put the tedder on it. So I got these tractors parked over here. We'll get to busy. Park here for now. Get the building open. Okay, I think we'll get the grain cart out. We were doing that contract helping transport grain for the contract. I think I might have to run into town and deliver that here. Let's see. Let's grab the tedder. By dropping off the windrower there, the rake. Get the tedder. We'll ted the grass up there for hay. We'll let it dry in the sun. Keep it low so we get it out. Raise it up. Yeah, it's gonna be a long day again, I think. So I think what I'll do is I'll get this tedded. What is it? It's August, so we should get another cut of grass yet this year. We're obviously not going to get another cut of alfalfa. We're going to repurpose that field. I think what we'll do is I'm going to put canola in there before the end of August, late August canola crop, and then we'll try and do soybeans in the same field next year after we harvest the canola. I think. No, that's not. We won't be able to pull that off, will we? I gotta look at the crop calendar again. I think I'm scheming a little too crazy here. Anything go too crazy out of the field area here into the trees. I think we're alright. Careful with the fence. I was trying to be careful so I didn't get too close to the fence when I cut it. This is nice grass here. It really is. This stuff on the other side of the fence, good to cut now. I don't know. How we doing? We're doing pretty good. We got $500,000. Got anything we want to spend it on? I don't know. I don't think we want any more land purchases, do we? You get to a point where you have so much land where you can barely keep up. Yeah, take a look at your processes. Now, it would be nicer if we had FS22 quality workers where you could just send them off to go do a job as opposed to having to, you know, do the headlands for them, kind of delineate the area the worker's supposed to work in. Have to worry about all that stuff. But yeah, I think it's hard to do contracts when you have a lot of land and you can't rely on the workers. To be somewhat autonomous and do the job without having to be babysat the whole time. I don't know, there's something satisfying about tedding a field of grass though. I wish the alfalfa worked better for me on this map, in the sense, not the sense that I said we won't talk about it again, in the sense that I was getting the full amount of cuts that the map maker revised the map to allow you to do, because you're getting, and it's a long time ago, Bob recommended me this long ago, saying, hey, you know, you gotta switch the alfalfa field to a grass field. You'll get 3 cuts a year rather than just 2, and so on. And he was right. I don't know, you do make a little bit more money with the alfalfa than the grass though, I think. And I like doing it. It wasn't bad. I like doing crops that you don't normally see. Of course, we haven't done rye. You don't see rye on other maps. You don't see peas, but I don't know. I'm not that excited about peas. These are not like the peas in FS25 that requires a specialized harvester. Apparently, you can just use a standard reel header and do the peas on this map. I've done them for contracts way back at the beginning of the Let's Play, but I've never done it myself, and probably have no intention of doing so either. Alright, so that is that's tedded. Go ahead. Turn the tedder off there. fold it up, we'll put it away. Trying to think what to do next. Ooh. Careful. This thing's tough to get back in sometimes because you can't really turn once you start backing. You got to have a nice straight shot to lower it down, and I'm off now, right? Yeah. So you got to get it kind of going straight in, lower it, and then put it in without necessarily turning at all. There we go. That'll do it. That'll do it. So I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to get the baler out next. I think we should. I think I'll hook back up to the windrower that I'm going to run into town. We'll deliver the wheat that we've got in the trucks lined up. And then come back out here. What truck is where? I don't know. Take this one. Boy, this thing could use a wash, huh? Jeez. Thing's filthy. How did they get that dirty? They're clean now. I think that's as clean as it's gonna get. I think it's just got beat up paint on it. Alright, so I'm gonna run to town. Should do some work on this thing. Somehow I know I'm gonna regret having taken this. I'm gonna run into town. I'm gonna deliver that wheat, and then I'm gonna bring one of the trailers back out here. Okay, we're arriving back out at the farm after having delivered this morning's load of wheat from the contract field. I wanted to bring the truck with the trailer out here. I don't know where to put it. Quite sure where to put it. I think I'll just pull right here. So what I want to do when I harvest the einkorn, I want to put it right into the trailers, and we'll take it into town, put it in the transfer silo to send it off to that guy with the bakery in Chicago. The reason I wanted to have two trucks here is I'm not sure what it's going to yield. The capacity is a little larger on this as well. This is just a standard one, right? Yeah. So I think between the two of these, I think that might hold like 60, and that'll hold like 40 something. The reason I don't want to use this truck for whatever reason on this map, saying reason a lot, is that trailer won't unload into the transfer silo. Don't know why, just it doesn't want to do it. So let's see, we're doing wheat, right? So we don't have to go all the way down around on the road here. We can just go ahead. Don't need that thing on. Just bring this over here. Oh, whoa, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. That should be fine right there. Oh, I don't want to be in the way. That'll be good there. I gotta try and figure out how to get the grain cart out of there. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Whoop. Out for that. Put the mirror out. Okay, this time remember, take the corn head off before you back out. Didn't do that last time. Got all the way back here before I realized I had that corn head on there. There we go. Line that up. All right, I think I'll go around counterclockwise the first time around, and then we'll figure it out. I need to check, make sure I got straw swath enabled. I'm not sure I do. Oh, I do. Yeah. Alright. I was gonna check it, but it looks like it spewed some out there. So I gotta be careful around where I got the windrows of hay already put together. Oh, look at that. Missed some, huh? So yeah, let's just get the einkorn harvested here. Okay, you just know that was gonna happen, right? Just couldn't finish that, could I? So as I've been doing this, I've realized that maybe you don't know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the einkorn wheat. I just assume that you've been watching since the time that we put this wheat in. So we were contacted by a guy with a bakery up in Chicago, artisanal bakery, maybe, if you will. And einkorn is like a primitive form of wheat or strain of wheat. It's one of the earliest wheats, and it's got like fewer chromosomes or whatever. I explained it all at the time that we put it in. But we've like crossbred, hybridized wheat to give us high yield, but have changed kind of the makeup of it. So anyway, this guy, he wanted us to grow einkorn wheat organically, so we haven't used any herbicides or chemical fertilizers on that field. It's all been natural and manual weeding and all that. Let's see. Here. I'll do the front one. I better put see if I can remember how to do this. Is it that? There we go. So yeah, so we're doing this einkorn wheat for him. And it's all organic, so it's sort of like a special deal for him. If he likes it, maybe we'll continue to do it if he's willing to pay us for it. It's a bit more work to do the manual weeding, especially with the weeder that we have. It took a long time. Okay, I had forgotten how slow the discharge was on this grain cart. You could spend half the episode trying to talk through the time that it's offloading. I ended up kind of zooming through it there for you to try and save a little bit. But yeah, I'd like to get a new grain cart. Maybe today's the day to do it before we get to the corn and the soybean harvests. I don't know, we'll keep going. Maybe at lunchtime we'll look at see if maybe we ought to change it out. I don't know. Yeah, that's not good. Little bigger one would be nice too, because this one just is what, like 1.5 grain tanks on the combine is all. It would be nice if we could get one that might take a couple of grain tanks off the combine. Maybe at lunchtime we'll go into town, have lunch at Mama Joe's, and see if maybe, just maybe, we could get another grain cart. I hope for stuff to show up used in the used equipment sales, but we are making money here. Maybe we'll make a lot more with the spinnery and the Granny's knitwear. We could almost maybe turn this over to a worker if we get this going on. You know what? Ooh, crazier things have happened. We could get this started on a worker, and we could go get a grain cart. Didn't go real straight there though, did I? This is not a great field. We're 180 at. What about lunch, he says. I wanted my chicken fried steak. I wanted to go into town at lunchtime. I want to go in now. Yeah, how's it gonna work out? I'm gonna keep going straight on 180. If I gotta get a little clip here on the side, yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that. I think we might have got it all. I don't trust really that we did. Of course, it's just like going to be what? A hair if there's anything? Yeah, there's nothing. I'm one of those guys that's got kind of the OCD. I can't leave a little bit of straw in the field. I can't miss a stalk of corn or whatever. It's just it's hard for me to do that. So let's see. Let us hire the worker and I'll jump out. And what I can do is I can run alongside with this grain cart the next time the worker's going back, and then I'll go put that in the trailer. I'll go run with the John Deere into town and we'll buy a new grain cart. I've got in mind what I want to move to next, but I think I want to upgrade from that one too in the future, but I do want to try this one. We've got money. I think it'll be all right. It'll be fine. You'll see. I guess I should get this started though. And that way I can run alongside him on the way back. All that straw, just more baling. I'm pretty sure we're going to hit capacity on that bale storage at some point. Probably sooner than later. So we may not get all the way full, but we will get the combine empty so that it can... Oh, we don't want to watch that, do we? I don't like watching the workers drive over the crops, even though they don't do crop destruction. I do run crop destruction, but workers don't destroy it. But sometimes they end up somewhere in a field where they shouldn't be and quit, and then you end up hopping in and destroying the crop because you're going to destroy it. I don't know how full we'll get. We'll empty them and then we'll take this, we'll put that in the trailer, we'll run into town. Probably throw some jump cuts in there so that the episode can run in the allotted time. 80% full, that's all you're going to give me? Okay. This one looks good and it served us well. How many seasons have we used this grain cart? I'm not sure I remember. It is so agonizingly slow. That's one of the main reasons we're replacing it. Capacity and just speed. I don't know how long you've been watching. If you've been with us a little while, you may remember the gravity wagons that we use. They're over there on the other side of the stone pile. Wow, that was fun. A lot of work. All right, so I'm gonna run into town. I'll see you at the store. We really don't have time for all this to-ing and fro-ing. All right, we're here at the implement dealer. We'll check on used equipment real quick. Ooh, a Fendt Ideal. We got 2 combines, I think. Man, 4755. Nah. We're here for a grain cart. So they're under tools, auger wagons, and over here on the right are the mods that I put in. I think it's, there it is. The Parker 6500. I think I'm gonna leave the diamond treads on there. We're gonna put we'll put new triangle left on there. Lights none, no plate. Buy it. So $20,040. We're doing okay. It's all right. Didn't really need it, but I think, and I don't know if it's got a discharge on the bottom, like a dump, center dump. I think it does, which would be really cool. Let's go hook up to it. I didn't even really look at what the capacity was. I think it said something like 20,000. Okay, let me hook up to it, back up out of the road here. Let's pull up help and see what options that we have here. There's a pipe out. Yeah, okay. Nah, it doesn't. I thought it had like a center dump on it, but it does not. And of course the worker has a full grain tank, so we need to get back out there as quick as we can. He's going to sit there and continue to charge us, so we got to stop that. So he's stopped, and combine's waiting for us in the field. Oh, that looks so good. Let's get out there with our new Parker grain cart and get him offloaded. Should have these on in town. This big old thing. I'll see you back at the farm. Okay, we're arriving back at the farm with our Parker's 6500 grain cart, which was a likely unnecessary purchase, but with the discharge speed of that old John Deere grain cart being what it was, I think this will be an upgrade and I'll be happier with it, because I mean, that was just, I'd have to edit those almost every time because I don't know, it'd take like 5 minutes to offload that thing. Let's get down here, we'll get this guy offloaded and get him started again. Yeah, we really didn't need it, because we probably only needed to empty the grain cart a couple more times, but it's okay. It's fine. Let's start it. There we go. Beacon off. $11 o'clock. Got the worker going again. It's like Miss Nebraska Jam. Let's go run alongside just for fun. What we got? 10,570. think we'll run alongside. Maybe we'll do a little time lapse. A little more wheat harvest. Organic einkorn. Einkorn. E-I-N-K-O-R-N. Look it up. Google it. Well, since I have realistic weight limits on, we didn't get the full capacity of it. Looks like 81% capacity. So we're not going to get two grain tanks in this one either. Let's see. Let's put that up. Oh. But let's check out. Oh, no. Let's do a better job here. Slow down. I think it's going to have a quicker discharge than the John Deere did. I'm sitting here too far away, too close. There we go. There we go. Is it quicker? Boy, it doesn't seem that much quicker. Well, it's probably a waste of time and money. Nah, it's a little faster, I think. Not much. No, not really. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish harvesting this einkorn wheat field. I'll see you again after lunch, and we'll get on to doing something else. Try and get some more in this episode. But we went and bought the Parker, and we've used it. Ah, well. It's fine. I'll keep working this. I'll see you after lunch. Okay, well, lunch went just a little longer than I had planned. So, I don't know. We'll probably be working late again tonight. Probably really doesn't matter because we're running out of time for the episode. I think I've got less than 10 minutes left. So we ended up filling the trailer. What is that? Is that the B train? I'll have to look it up. Anyway, this holds 55,000. It's the spread axle that holds 60. So we filled this, and then we got just a little bit more in the Wilson pace setter over there. So yeah, we're running out of time. I want to try and get some other things done. I'm going to spend a lot of time. There's the contract on field 22. That's that wheat harvest we've been moving grain for, kind of in the background and going in and delivering it to the grain cell point during the day. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab the baler. I'm going to end up spending the rest of the day probably baling and moving bales around, so you're not going to miss anything. That's no fun to watch. We've seen probably quite enough of that already. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the baler here. I'm going to run over and switch the wrap to the white wrap, at the toolbox. And then we're going to head up to the northeast corner of the property there. And let's see, it's still mid-grain. We're going to run up to the northeast corner of the property and wrap grass bales for silage over there. So you can see we got all that wheat straw to bale yet, and then you can also see I've got the hay already windrowed along the side of what had been the oat field. I might, if I got time, I might try and mulch that. I don't know. I gotta think what the plan is for next year. So yeah, actually, it's actually grass here. Well, we'll go that way, and yeah. Real quick, we'll stop here by the spinnery. You can see that we've got our first pallet of clothing. We've got a sense for fashion. So that's a pallet of clothes. You can sell that for $1 mint. So we'll see. Granny's got her chair out front. Some flowers, splash of color. We got this shed in. I figured out how to kind of put stuff farther, closer to the edge of the map. Placing it, if you go at a low angle and look at it, you can actually get a little bit closer to the map. So we were even able to paint in here, whereas before I thought maybe this was about as far as I could paint. I was able to get in here and get all that done. So that's nice. That looks good. But there's quite a lot of baling to do, and I think what I'll try and do is do most of it off camera. So you don't have to suffer through it. Of course, what's that mean for tomorrow? I don't really know. Because what will we have to do tomorrow? I suppose field prep and whatnot. I should probably reset the bale counter, but I didn't. Oh, we had a very productive morning. We got the wheat harvested. We got ourselves a new grain cart. I don't know if it really matters that we did, because it doesn't seem to offload too much quicker than the John Deere one did. But I wanted to get the Parker one anyway, so it's okay. What I wanted to do. There is another grain cart I want to get next, and it's much larger. I think it holds about 30,000, and that will be very useful when we're doing the much larger fields, but probably won't do it just yet. And we should have a pretty good payday when we finish the wheat contract that we've been working on. Hopefully that'll be done tonight, and we can collect on it tomorrow morning when we finish delivering all the wheat. And then we got to take the einkorn down to the transfer station. I guess that's something we'll be doing tomorrow in mid-August. But yeah, there's stuff to do. We'll be busy. Don't worry about that. There's always more work to be done on the farm. You can always go out, cut some trees, get it into the sawmill. There's always work to do. Are we full? I didn't drop the bale off, did I? Oh, gosh. I was worried about how much time I used up. And I was checking on the time, and then I couldn't actually do anything. So yeah, I am out of time. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Alma, Missouri at the Missouri Farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. And if you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. We will see you next time.
PlayStation